Alrighty, y'all, so back to you with another video. Today we're going to be working on a 2007 Chevy Silverado, and we are going to be changing out the coolant reservoir. It's a very simple process. You do have to remove the air box just to make it a little bit easier on yourself. So we're going to start by unplugging the MAF sensor. That's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to come over here, and this is a 8mm worm clamp. You want to remove that. So once you remove the worm clamp, you can push the tubing out of the way. You can pop the air box up and out, and then it'll give you access to the hoses. You got a hose down there, you got a hose up here, and then you have a 10mm that holds the whole reservoir in. That's right there, and then you have another 10mm that's nut on the back side over here. So once I get the air box out, I'll be able to show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get to it. So the air box is out, and this is the 10mm bolt I was talking about. Once you remove the air box, like I said, it's very simple. Make sure you unplug your MAF sensor and undo the secondary worm clamp, not the primary that's on the air box. And so that way you keep the MAF sensor on the air box, and then you just have the intake tubing going into your intake. So now we're gonna remove these two lines, and after we do that, we will, like I said, remove this 10mm bolt here and a 10mm nut in the back here. Alrighty, y'all. So this is a new reservoir. As you can see, it's got this little lip in the back. That lip inserts into that slot right there, and then it also aligns all your bolt holes at the same time. So you just have to slide it in there and then align your bolt holes, and then you can bolt everything back up. Alrighty, so when you're putting the bolt back in, make sure you don't over tighten it. And to get the one in the back end, simply what I did is I took it in my hand, slid under the reservoir, then just dropped the nut on the stud. If I can zoom in a little bit. So I just simply dropped the nut on the stud with my fingers and just, spun it on there. That way you're not trying to get it up from the top and drop it. Alrighty, so everything's reinstalled. We got all the hoses back on, everything's secure, air box is in. Don't forget to plug up your MAF sensor, tighten up your hoses. Now when you do go to fill this up, it's best that the vehicle be on an incline. So for instance, this truck, I'm going to park it, with the front aiming upwards a little bit more, kind of at an angle. So that way you get all the air out of the system. You want to open your doors, turn on your heater full blast, and fill it up and let all that circulate, let all the coolant circulate in the system, and let it get all the air out. You want to do that for about a good 20-25 minutes. Just watch the temperatures on the vehicle, make sure it's not getting hot. Like I said, this is just to get the air out of the system. So you want the front of the vehicle to be a little bit raised. That way all the air that's trapped in the back of the system will come out and seep out as you're filling it up. Alrighty, y'all. Hope this video was helpful. It's very simple thing to do. It's not hard. Any questions, comments, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you. Alrighty, y'all. Have a blessed day.